Hello, my beautiful, handsome individuals. Welcome back to Amy's Insight. Welcome if you're new. Let's take a look at the next 7 days. What do you have going on? Let's get your card out here. Okay, you have 3 options to choose from. Pick the one that you're drawn to the most. I'll see you at your timestamp. Hi, group 1. If you chose this card, this can indicate you're coming into some secret information, or there's an opportunity that is unlocking for you. Whatever this opportunity is more pleasant than what you're currently in. Your focus this week is the cake. So there is a celebration, possibly an award ceremony, somebody's getting married. It could be a gathering with friends, family. Okay, so that looks nice. Number 4, and Aries could be significant, the month of April perhaps. All right, Spirit, what is happening for my group 1 this week? What do they need to be aware of this week? Give me one more. Let's get your oracle cards first. Ooh, you got Torch. See, is it some milestone that you're reaching this week, or someone you're celebrating somebody? Romance is in the air. At the time that I'm posting this, we do have Valentine's Day upon us. So depending on when you're watching this, Valentine's Day could be significant, okay? Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. A chain of events that will affect your life. And then with Parrot, someone will gossip about all your secrets, and we got the Door here. So, all right, you could be on the receiving end of this information, or it's someone leaking information. Either you're listening to gossip about someone, or someone is gossiping about you, or revealing your secrets. Let's see. Let's find out more with the tarot. Spirit, for my group 1s, what is happening for them this week? What's the atmosphere around them? What is unexpected? Tell me about my group 1s. We've got the 8 of Swords in the reverse. That's your main energy. What's the unexpected this week? What's the unexpected for my group 1? The Emperor. What's working for my group 1s? What's going in their favor? The Wheel of Fortune reversed. What's working against them, or what's the challenge this week? Temperance. Okay. Nice. Okay, I'm going to put these down here. You can see them better. And what action are they taking this week? The 9 of Swords. And talk to me about the turning point. The Page of Cups. And last but not least, what advice do you have for my group 1s? The 6 of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Undercurrent, or the vibe here, is we've got the Lovers and the Knight of Pentacles. So there is a steady offer coming your way. You're being advised to pace yourself before you make any type of decision, especially when it comes to love or money. There is success over on the other side of the decision that you choose, but try not to get ahead of yourself and try not to rush, especially if you're not feeling 100% confident in whatever this is. So your atmosphere here is that you are feeling more open. There's things that you're releasing. You're no longer blocked, right? And it seems like there is an unlocked opportunity. This could be a position of leadership is made available to you. You're very intelligent, group 1. You are. There is something about you are feeling more confident in yourself, but at the same time, you're feeling stressed out about the change itself. It's like you're the type of person that likes predictability. You don't like surprises. Even if they're positive, it still throws you off your game, right? So there is something favorable coming in, and possibly you slipping back into a role that you used to have at one point. What I'm getting here is like you could have been a leader, a manager, or someone up there in status. And for one reason or another, you were put in this subordinate position to now, this week, unlocks the opportunity of you to step back into a place where you belong. Okay, so, and if you've never been in a position of leadership or management, this is going to be your week, honey, where you're going to show everybody what you're made of. So it's something about like you want to delay the clock, or you're hoping that something takes longer, like for the decision that needs to be made to take longer, or something to take longer than it like it buys you more time. But I think the more time passes by, the more paranoid you get, because you're over here in anxiety. You're stressing out. We're going to find out what that is, okay? All right, Spirit, let's clarify this Eight of Swords in the reverse. What's the atmosphere around my group ones? Okay, the Six of Cups. Yeah, there's something connected to your past, a past position, a past person. You're learning to release that. Okay, it's like you're releasing whatever this was, the fond memories, because you have that choice to make. Do you return to this opportunity that's coming in? For some of you, it could be like an old job or an old connection. Okay, put yourself where you fit. It could be pertaining to your career, or it could be connecting to a significant other, someone that you share a history with. Maybe you're unblocking someone this week, or someone unblocks you, because I get like there's memories, there's nostalgia. Okay, could be connected to an Aries individual, maybe a Sagittarius. We got strong Sagittarius here. It could be you, could be them. All right, what is the unexpected this week? Tell me about this Emperor. For those of you where this is a career matter, I get like a superior surprising you with this opportunity, making you an offer or recommending you into a position or a certain role. The Three of Pentacles in the reverse. But you feel that perhaps there's something about the contract or the negotiation itself that needs to be worked out. That's why you're undecided. You really need to use your discernment this week, Group 1, because there's something about a contract or something of a legal nature that needs to be take a closer look at it, whatever this is, right? It could be like negotiating your pay. Let me move this a little bit more. Hold on, so you can see the cards better. Gosh dang it, guys. Hold on. It's really bothering me. Okay, I tried. Okay, cut off your video. So hopefully this is in frame now. Yeah, let me just raise these up a little bit more. Maybe if I get this big ass stone out of the way, right? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I was saying take a closer look at contracts, because there could be something about what's stressing you out is that this offer seems very enticing, but at the same time, you feel that maybe it's too much responsibility for the pay. That's an example. Okay. Or maybe the gossip or the rumor mill has been going on at your career, right? And it's like, I don't know how my peers are going to view me if I step up and now I'm over them, if we were friends, or, is it going to change the work environment? That's what you could be stressing about, like people looking at you differently after you level up. For others of you, when it comes to connecting to someone, there was a person that you connected to in the past that perhaps you blocked or you're no longer in communication with, and this person is in your energy. I feel that they are reaching out and you're not sure what to do with it, if you guys are compatible enough to pick this thing back up. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Why is this working in their favor? Judgment, because things are being really carefully scrutinized or very, very carefully observed. There is this delay going on here. And this delay is intentional because someone wants to get exactly what they want. I feel that it's someone else around you that is delaying this for their own personal reasons. There could be talks about this level up or ascension in your career. But with judgment, it's like you're making something known. Mhm. You're making something known about it has to do with boundaries, what you will do, what you won't do. And it's like you're very experienced in whatever this is, whether it's love or money, okay? If it has to do with career, it's like I know what the duties are, what all it entails. This is what I'm willing to do. This is what I'm not willing to do. All right. And maybe possibly even delaying the time. Okay. Now, when it comes to love, this is discussing your own boundaries. Like, we're not going to repeat the past. Okay. We're not going to, if we are to connect, this is what I expect from you, and this is what you expect from me. And if we can meet on the same page, we can do this. Otherwise, it's not going to work out. Mm. What is challenging you? For some of you, it could be your physical health, even your mental health. For some of you, that is causing you a challenge this week. There's also something about, I don't know how I could fit this into my life, or I don't know how this is going to affect my life. Three of Cups. Will I still have a life if I get into this? Will I still be able to socialize and do the things that I want? Recognize, commemorate graduation anniversary. I feel that most of you, Group 1, will be taking this offer that's made to you this week, even if you're scared. Okay, because this marks a turning point for you, because you're over here stressing. Why is this Nine of Swords here? Why is my Group 1 stressing? In this image, we have a girl that's covering her eyes, and what she's afraid of is this shadow. King of Swords, you're afraid of making the wrong decision. You're afraid that you're not seeing things clearly, right? You're still like, oh, should I? Should I not? Five of Wands reversed, Ten of Cups. But it'll bring me more happiness. It'll bring me more abundance. But is this going to create jealousy around me? Or is this going to create tensions? Like you're wondering how this decision will affect your life overall. It'll make you happy. It'll make your loved ones happy. Because maybe it's extra money, because it is something that you truly want. But how is it going to affect you going to your career, for example? Will work still be enjoyable or not? Am I equipped? Am I intelligent enough to do this? I want to say, yes, you are. This is a very important week for you, Group 1. Very important. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana in this spread. All right. What's the turning point here with this Page of Cups? The Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so you're not procrastinating anymore. You're not delaying things. It's like you might ask at the start of the week for a few days to think about it. But ultimately, you are excited about the possibilities and you're ready to leave behind what isn't fulfilling you. And that connects to your advice this week. Your advice this week, Group 1, is to not stay stuck in a situation where you feel like there is tension or you stay stuck. You're meant to keep it pushing. You will do a good job at transitioning. All right. You're being advised not to overthink it. Two of Swords reversed. Three of Wands. You're meant to keep pushing forward. You're meant to accelerate this and ascend. Now, for those of you where this is connected to another person, what is working for you is your honesty and your ability to establish boundaries. What's challenging you is whether you and this person that you're connecting to are going to be able to get on the same page. Because you're trying to make head over heart decisions this week when it comes to love. And your turning point is that you are accepting love. However, you're not willing to make the same mistakes or to fall into the same patterns from before. Because you want to give to a connection that allows growth, that allows expansion, right? So let's clarify one last thing here with the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Swords reverse. Spirit, what's the advice for my group? Ooh, for my group one when it comes to love? What's their advice? Knight of Cups, to feel the feels and to reciprocate. Okay, open up. Don't be so much in your head. Be clear. Ace of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and put in the effort. Group one, that is what I see for your week, honey. I hope you found this reading insightful. If you did, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Do all the things. I appreciate you. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Stay real, stay blessed. Bye. Hi, group two. Those of you that chose this card, the girl with the mushrooms. Hey, how you doing? Okay. So let's look at your next 7 days. What do you have going on? So I feel like this is my creative group. All right. Y'all could be working on something, either that or you take mushrooms, honey, and you know what? No judgment. So you do you. All right. But it feels like a creative project of some sort. All right. Your energy, your vibe is spring, new moon, the maiden within 1 to 3 months. So there's something that you're working on creating that will take flight in the springtime, group two. We got number 1 here, which is initiation. We've got Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. So these months could be significant. Something that you start this week could manifest then. Or maybe you've been working on this for the past year and you're going to start seeing the results this week. Okay. But more specifically, within the next 1 to 3 months. Let's get your tea leaves. All right, Spirit. For my group two, what do they have going on this week? What do they need to be aware of? For my group twos, what do they have going on? Okay. So first card that flew out is Cracked Cup, dissatisfaction with life. We've got Horseshoe, good luck. We've got Marriage and October. Okay. So some of you, maybe you meet someone this week and you end up marrying in October. That's for some of you, not all of you. But I feel like this is going to be a luck of good fortune for you. A week of good fortune for you. God damn it. You know what? We're in the shadow phase of Mercury retrograde at the time that I'm filming this. And that could affect something. All right. So I feel, depending on who you are, what you're dealing with, some of you might feel this dissatisfaction with life, and a way of you coping with this is by your creativity. Some of you could be creatives or artists, musicians. There's a skill of yours that could even make you money if you really tap into it. If you start by it, like doing it now, you can see results by October or within the next 1 to 3 months if you really haul ass and do it. Okay. Now here with marriage, maybe your marriage, if you are someone that has a significant other, you decide to get married, or your marriage is under some type of change. Let's find out. Some of you might be unhappy with the way that your marriage is currently. But I do get like a new blooming, a springtime, a new season in your connection. But alas, let's see. What is the energy around my group twos, Spirit? The Lovers in reverse, though. That's okay. All right, hold on. What is the unexpected this week? We have got the Ace of Coins in the reverse. What's working for my group twos? The Five of Swords. What is challenging them this week? What is challenging them? All right, these two wanted to come out. So the Ace of Swords in the reverse. And then we have got the Two of Coins in the reverse as a challenge, okay? What action is my group 2 taking this week? 2 of these, Queen of Swords and Death. You're already getting your clarifiers in this spread, so I'm not going to pull any extras for that. All right, so let's see the turning point this week. The Tower. Shut the front door, honey. This is a big week for you. All right. Okay, last one. That's a turning point. What's the advice for my group 2? Strength in reverse. Back of the deck, we got the 10 of coins and the waning moon. 5 of wands. So this is going to be a challenging week, group 2, to say the least, okay? It seems like you've got a lot of things going on, and it's centered around your stability, your family, your finances, all the things. And it's about feeling like you can't make a choice or a decision, like you are feeling a bit imbalanced this week. Now, for some of you, this is pertaining to a marriage, a significant other, okay? It feels like you guys cannot come into harmony. And if you're someone that's single, this could be centered around your day-to-day, your career. Some of you, it's health matters. For others of you, it's work matters. All right. But the main theme of this is that you feel like there's a lack of harmony in your life, and you're feeling discontent. All right. And it seems like there has been a situation in your life that has been delayed, or you feel a pressure, like oppression. I feel like oppression for some of you, because it seems like you can't turn a situation around, and you're looking forward to the spring because maybe the fall has been quite challenging from August through the winter season. Confirmation is something has been quite a test. Now, what's actually working for you is that you're not one just to take the hits, okay? You are, how can I put this? Your anger, your conflict is working in your favor because you're telling another person what you're not willing to settle with, or what you're not willing to accept. The only thing is, what's challenging you is that you're not able to see this clearly. All right. There's too much hostility or too much anger to allow you to see a clear picture. And you're being advised to hold on, get the information, get clarity first, ground yourself before you make a final judgment call on something or someone. Because there's still something here about your judgment being clouded. All right. The Queen of Swords clarified by death. So you are quick to cut something out. You're sharp with your words, a little bit too sharp, because you are wanting to end things, right? This could be, I feel like you're going on some type of rampage, group 2, where you're meeting either, if this doesn't feel like it's you, your temper, it could be someone around you that you need to be careful when dealing with them, as to not ruffle any feathers. All right, let's get the little mini clarifier here before we go further. Tell me about the lovers here. What's the atmosphere from my group? That's too many, honey. 7 of Cups and Judgment, and the Empress came out. 8 of Wands. Hold on. We'll see if they are relevant. What is this lovers about? Oh my goodness. Tell me about the lovers for my group 2. The 10 of Coins in the reverse. So it has to do with your family, your stability, the longevity of a connection. Back of the deck is a 10 of Cups. Some of you could share a family with someone. Okay. Now, for others of you, what I'm seeing is that you've been very focused on your career and your day-to-day, and you've put marriage, you've put love, commitment on the back burner. And this is why you're feeling a lack of satisfaction. This feeling that like you feel defeated, you feel upset that maybe you haven't found the right person, but it is about alignment because you've been prioritizing other things at this time, not love, right? Some of you feel that love could be a distraction or love never works out for you. There's some mentality around that to where you are quick to put a stop to connections. All right, before they even get off the ground, you're already saying it's not, it's not going to work out. And it's like you don't give people a chance. Tell me about the Ace of Coins in the reverse. What's the unexpected this week? The Ten of Cups. The storybook ending, huh? Page of Wands in the reverse and the Magician. All right, so your energy is being misdirected, group 2. It's like you have an interesting, okay, the two storylines I have here are singles that are focusing on career and making career decisions, and people that are in relationships already with commitments. Where is this relationship going? What am I going to do with my life? All right. So if one of those two things applies to you, let's continue. If this doesn't sound like you at all, pick one of the other groups. Because what I'm getting here is that there is something about an unexpected blessing coming in. That's what you're not seeing, what you're not expecting. You feel like something is stagnant, something is delayed, but it can actually bring you a lot of happiness. The thing is that you could be a little bit impatient and end things before you give them a chance to flourish, right? And that's particularly for those of you that are single, that you've been wanting to manifest love, but you feel that only people that are lucky can manifest love. These things don't happen to you. It's a mindset thing that has been delaying your progress, okay? So this week, the universe is going to show you that you can be happy, that you do attract attention when you are in your soft era, as opposed to being very, no offense, group 2, but sometimes you could come off as quite cold or sarcastic or a little bit standoffish, and that might scare suitors away, okay? So you don't let people see the real you is something that I'm getting here. You kind of laugh things off and take them non-serious, and that could send the wrong message to someone or to potential suitors. Now, for those of you that are in a marriage or a commitment, something could have been going on for your relationship since the fall. And you're at this place where you're upset about something not working out and you feel the need to make a final decision. But you're afraid that after you make this decision, how this fallout is going to happen or what all is going to be affected. All right, we got the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So you're trying to change the outcome this week. But you're not feeling confident about it. Tell me about the Ten of Swords with the Five of Swords. Ten of Swords came out reversed, okay? What's working for my group? Page of Wands again, okay? Some of you have little ones with a significant other. Okay, with the Page of Wands, you really want to turn the things around to get this Ten of Cups again. It's like you've been fighting with your partner. There's been talks about divorce, possibly, disengaging with each other and feeling that things are off kilter. This could be a week where something comes up for you, maybe connected around your children, around your family, that makes you put the brakes on before you make that final decision, because you're trying to get back to good this week. And it is possible. It is possible. It's just that things are not clear right now. You're being advised to reevaluate something this week. Okay, let's clarify this real quick. Ace of Swords with a Two of Coins. Two of Swords, okay. Yeah, don't make a final decision don't make a final decision this week if you're not 100% sure. Okay, because you got Justice reversed. You're prone to errors in judgment this week, group 2. So whether it's love, whether it's career, you're being advised to pace yourself first before issuing a final decision. because there's still more that you need to discover. Okay. And give me one more on Death and Queen of Swords. What is, okay, strength. You got strength in the reverse. Yeah, you're not confident in your decision. So that's why it's like pace yourself, slow down before you make a move this week. Okay. Now, the turning point this week is a Tower. So something is happening beyond your control. You have no control over this. All right. And it could be sudden information that comes in. It's shocking. Tell me about this Tower. Hold on. Tell me about the Tower. What is happening here? What's the turning point? What is the turning point? The Knight of Wands and the Ace of Coins. All right. So prepare to be swept off your feet by this new opportunity that comes in. All right. So it could be connected to a fire sign. We got Scorpio here with the Tower. Scorpio, Aries energy. What else do we have? We have Leo. We've got fire sign energy overall, Gemini. Regardless, okay? So something is going to present itself out of the blue. For those of you that are in a commitment or a marriage, something that your partner says or does really sweeps you off your feet and gives you this whole, you see the potential in whatever this is. You're excited about it. You're like, you know what? Maybe it's time for a new beginning. It's kind of giving the energy that we're going to put everything out in the open. I'm not happy because XYZ, or it really bothers me when XYZ. Put yourself where you fit. But this allows for a reset, okay? And interesting here with what the unexpected is this week, we've got the Ace of Coins in the reverse, and then we have the Ace of Coins in the upright over here. So there is a potential for happiness this week, but the only thing that can sabotage it is that your communication is kind of blocked off or kind of guarded because you're upset. All right. Now, for those of you that comes out that is connected to career, there could be a unexpected opportunity that arises for you in your career, in your day-to-day. For some of you, this could even be like friendship, okay? A connection that comes in. We got the Six of Coins. Yeah, it's giving and receiving. There's reciprocity in whatever this turning point is. So whatever is not stable in your life is falling apart, but it allows for this new seed to grow if you give to it, okay? Now, for those of you where this is connected to marriage, it's like you and your partner airing things out and talking about how you guys are going to show up for one another, but you're going to like do it in a way of showing, not just saying. All right, your advice this week is don't be afraid and be a little bit more vulnerable. All right, don't be so tough. You're a tough person. Yes, that's great, but it's not good to close yourself off or to be to the point where you're hostile. All right, because it can lead to self-doubt and low self-esteem and things like that. Okay, last clarifier, Four of Swords. Okay. So yeah, don't make any brash decisions is what Spirit wants to say. Again, hold off on it for a little bit, okay? So friends, I just want to see for you for the next 7 days. If you enjoyed this reading, if it resonated with you, please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things. I appreciate you, and it really helps grow my channel. So yeah, thanks again. See you later. Stay real, stay blessed. Bye. Hi, Group 3, those of you that chose this card. So this is a quite interesting card. It looks like someone is figuring out the missing puzzle pieces or is trying to make sense of thoughts in their head. So this is the week of a lot of brain activity for you. You know, get that good old noggin working. Yes. All right, this card flew out. Your main energy here is roses. Love, romance, affection, appreciation, high emotional IQ. Nice. Tender, yearning, attached. So your mind is on love. And it makes sense because at the time of this reading, we are upon Valentine's Day coming up in a few days. So there's that. Let's get your tea leaves first. All right, Spirit, for my group threes, what is happening over their next 7 days? Okay. What is happening for my group threes over the next 7 days? We got feather. Give me one more. Hold on, wait a minute. Just saw dolphin in there. We got whale. Well, we went from the dolphin to the indecisiveness. That's okay. We're not phased. Oh no. Y'all know I can't do odd cards in the tea leaves. So I needed one more. Y'all always get extras. Maybe because you're the last group. Okay. All right. So what is going on around you? Doing something risky. Taking a chance here with a tiger. We have got the feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. We got peacock. Beware of great pride. And then we got bull. Plenty of material things. We got wheel. Indecisiveness. Allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Okay. And then owl. Good advice from a wise person. Okay, so this week you're dealing with someone that is cocky. And it's like your better judgment is telling you, oh, don't do it. Okay, don't deal with that. But you might still entertain this. All right, unless it's you. If you identify as the person that is rambling through life aimlessly, then okay, let's see what happens, right? So your material things look good. All right, so you're getting advice from a wise person, maybe about your life's direction, maybe about a love interest, for example. Maybe taking a chance on a person that you know is unreliable or insincere is a risk, and you're still entertaining it. All right, let's see. All right, Spirit, for my group three, talk to me about their week ahead. What do they need to know over the next 7 days for my beautiful, handsome group number threes? It's the atmosphere for my group threes. We've got the Queen of Swords. What's the unexpected this week? What's the unexpected? We have got the Fool. What's working for my group threes? The Tower. Maybe you watch group 2. Okay. If you haven't, I'm advising you to go check it out because I feel like this might be the after of group 2's reading. Okay. So that's only if you feel called to it. Spirit, for my group threes, what's the challenge this week? Oh, the Moon reversed. What action will my group threes take? The Eight of Swords. Yeah, some of you, maybe you definitely did watch group 2. Or group 1, who got the Eight of Swords, but they got it reversed. No, I think it was group 1. All right, so what is a turning point? Okay, your turning point gave these Page of Pentacles reversed and the Page of Wands. What's the advice from Spirit? What's the advice? 10 of Cups reversed. Back of the deck, the undercurrent or catalyst for this week, we've got the High Priestess reversed, the Hierophant reversed. The Ten of Pentacles reversed. All right, so there's something that your intuition is ignoring this week, and it has to do with another person. Okay? Just for the fact that we have roses here. So for you, I'm not going to issue a message that has to do with anything else unless I pull tarot and, that changes. But based on what I'm seeing here, this is very much connected to love and feelings about love. I suppose you could use it for other things. It's because I saw roses and immediately I'm like, love. But it could be love for something other than romance, right? It's about appreciation also. And friendship. Okay, so I take that back. I digress. All right, so let's see how this is going to play out for you. For some of you, it's love. For others of you, it is connected to other things outside of love. So it seems like we're repeating cycles with someone that is in our life that is independable, like undependable. They're independent. Maybe they are someone that is detached. But the atmosphere around you is this Queen of Swords. So very much in your head, very much in your thoughts. You're trying to keep things in balance, keep things in perspective, but there is a new situation that arises this week. You know what? I just saw this mushroom at the bottom. Some of you definitely, if you haven't watched group 2, you're being advised to go check it out. Just get the synchronicity here with the mushrooms. So there is something new happening for you. And this tower is actually working in your favor. So as you know, the tower is something that's disruptive. It throws you off your feet and it shakes something. Basically, what is happening is that you're recalibrating this week where something comes to the surface, something is revealed, a secret, somebody's hidden motives, somebody's shady underhandedness, or something is shown to you. And based on this is why you decide to perhaps detach yourself from this and focus on something else, whatever requires your attention, your family, your career, things of that nature. So let's go into the clarifications. This is a week where you need to be honest with yourself and put those boundaries in place. There could be news coming your way, and I feel that in this news or this message that you get is something surprising, something unexpected, totally, which puts you in this fool position where it's like, okay, now I need to do this. Now I need to take care of this. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. The next 7 days for my group 3. What's happening? The Ten of Wands. Yeah, you're feeling overwhelmed. Very lots of things to do. You're being advised to delegate certain duties, certain tasks. The Emperor. The Ten of Swords in the reverse. There could have been a situation, or there is currently a situation for those of you that are employed, where things are getting out of hand when it comes to your work, your responsibilities. There's so much going on and you're expected to show up and deliver. And I feel that this is a week where you are delivering. You've been consistent, group 3, and your boss is taking notice, or whoever is a higher up is noticing that you are very effective at managing all these tasks. Or something about how you're showing up this week, very structured, very organized, puts you in this space of the boss is watching. And they're watching not from a judgmental place, but from a place of admiration of how you're handling all this. Now, for those of you that is connected to love, there could be someone that has been observing you, that you've been through a lot. There's been a lot of challenge, and you're still showing up and doing what you do best, right? So your turning point, the unexpected here, is this Fool, a new experience, a new endeavor. Why the Fool? And this Fool is holding a rose. So for some of you, it's new love that's coming in. Maybe you're someone that is kind of blocked off and you're not looking for love, but love wants to arrive. Okay. The Three of Pentacles in the reverse. This could be connected to your workplace or your community. The King of Wands, you're very attractive, or this is the attractive person that is looking at you. And with the Five of Wands, this is someone that gets a lot of admiration. There's competition for this person. Six of Cups. Maybe there's history here, or this person is connected to your younger years, your childhood, possibly a young love or young crush. That's for some of you, not all of you. But what I am getting mostly is this Three of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like you're not wanting to engage, or there's delays to this. Okay. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do? Do I want to, let's bring out the little mini clarifiers. All right. Tell me, why is this Three of Pentacles in the reverse? It's like you're missing it intentionally. You're very distracted and focused on other things. Some of you could be into astrology, crystals. All right. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles reversed with the Fool. The Four of Coins. You are a little bit too focused on your material things. Two of Swords, frozen with indecision. Yeah, you're a little closed off. Whenever this shows up, you're kind of, you have this attitude of, I'm focused on whatever it is that I'm doing here. I'm busy. Like, I can't be distracted right now. But in the back of your mind, you're like, dang. All right, like, do I need excitement? Okay, what is it? How is this going to affect me? Okay, and if it's about career, an opportunity or something like that, that's what I'm saying. Some of you might have listened to group one. All right, so if you are more career focused, I would say listen to group one. If you are more love focused, I would say listen to group two, because there's some similarities in the messaging here. You don't have to, of course. It's only if you feel called to. So yeah. So this unexpected opportunity arises and you feel like you're not prepared because you're still focused on something else, right? But you are curious, and that's why you're not completely dismissive of it, or of this person, whoever they are. What's working for you is the Tower. So there's major changes around you. So I get like, if you are someone that works, there could have been very disruptive upheavals in your career, to the point where things felt very shaky, or there's a lot of stuff that feels like it's up in the air. Tell me about the Tower. The High Priestess reversed. Yeah, it has to do with revelations here. Two of Wands in the reverse. Back of the deck, we've got the Page of Swords in the reverse. There's been gossip also, or this is the week that is, there's going to be gossip or secrets being revealed about something or someone. For others of you, this indicates that there are major changes this week where they're not really telling you what's going on. See, the High Priestess reverse doesn't always mean secrets being revealed. It means very strongly holding on to secrets, okay? Because it's not good to, you know, for whoever's holding the secrets, it works against them if this were to get out. Because I don't feel it's not about blocked intuition. It's something physical that's happening within your environment or within a connection. Now, for those of you where it's a new person that's coming in, you're not seeing this because, again, you're distracted, focused on whatever you've got going on. And here comes this person. I get someone is confessing feelings or revealing their emotions to you, and you're not sure what to make of it. Tell me about the Moon reversed. Why is this working against them? Why the Moon reversed? The World reversed. Because you can't close out this cycle, or you can't close out this chapter. The Ace of Pentacles reversed. The Star reversed, because your plans and your hopes for something new and something stable kind of is thwarted. Yeah, there's like loose ends that you need to tie up. It's like something happens this week that's very disruptive. And something spills out that you need to deal with and clean this up, whatever it is, after this comes up. I want to see what that's about. What is being revealed here? Tell me about the moon reversed with the world reversed. Knight of Cups reversed and Six of Cups. Comforting connection. Oh, I see. Okay. So for some of you, this has to do with an ex or someone that returns. And you're wanting new love. But this ex person comes back and reveals to you their emotions. However, you don't feel the same. But this revelation confuses you because you're not expecting it, because you thought it was over and done with. And now here, this chapter opens back up again. That's for some of you, not all of you, obviously. So for others of you where this is connected to career or things that are going on, there's something about an old way of doing things that you and the people around you are not very happy with, because it's giving like too attached to a certain outcome. And the expectations here for you are not the easiest. It puts a burden on you. But it's like management or someone above you sees that you're able to handle this, and they still set these standards in place. Some of you feel like you're being treated like children at work, and you're just not with it. You're like, you know what? I think it's time to move on. I think it's time to get myself out of here because I feel very, very restrictive. Because here in your action card, you've got the Eight of Swords. But you're over here ruminating on, should I, shouldn't I? It's like the worst case scenario. Like, I'm stuck here. I can't make a move. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. What's the action here? We've got the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, if I make a move right now, my livelihood is going to be affected. Seven of Wands reversed, Temperance reversed. I'm not happy about it, but I'm just going to take it on the chin. It's like there's this, what do you call it? You so want something new, but your circumstances, maybe your family, your finances, depend on this job that you have. And that's why you feel like you can't move or you can't leave what you've got, because it still pays you. You're not happy about the situation or the environment itself, but it's getting you by, or it's gotten you by. However, something happens this week where you start feeling that, I don't know how long I can keep doing this. I don't know if I want to keep doing this. So your turning point comes when you realize that you've been investing in something way too long or way too much, and it's not paying you back the way that you need to. So you're inspired to take action by searching, not really taking physical action of leaving something, but to take action to look at least, because we've got this little boy with a torch here. He's excited again because you've been giving to this and it's been draining you physically, energetically. The investment gives a small return, what have you, okay? So your advice is to focus on fulfillment, on what brings you absolute happiness to you and your family. What is most important to you? All right, because we've got plenty of material things here. Is this the most important thing to you? Or what is it, right? Some of you might feel that you make a lot of money where you're at, but you don't have enough freedom. Tell me of the Ten of Cups in the reverse. What is the advice for my group threes? Strength. Be courageous. Make the change from a place of compassion, okay? Four of Cups in the reverse, Eight of Pentacles. Don't ignore what you need to do. Eight of Pentacles here shows skill mastery. Some of you can take these skills to something new, something that feels more fulfilling, more in alignment with you. So, but it does require some courage, and some of you feel like maybe you're not courageous enough. All right. Now, for those of you where this is happening about love, your action is not to take action at all when it comes to this person revealing their emotions to you. Because again, you don't feel the same. There's something about, we had a cycle together, some stuff came to the surface, or something is coming to the surface this week if you are someone that has a connection already. that really throws things off. All right. Depending on, I feel like for most of you, if you're dealing with someone, something shocking was revealed about this person, a secret got out, and you cannot see this person in the same way. Something shifted. And now you feel like this relationship or this connection is unstable. I want a new beginning, but I'm holding on because of material things, because I can't make it out on my own if I detach from this person. Or if you're not someone that is committed on that level, you are someone that I don't know if I can put myself out there again. I don't know if I want to take a chance. Like, it's better that I stay here because at least I have someone and we get along sometimes, you know? It's like you're settling. And your advice here is to, again, focus on what brings you happiness, even if it's scary. Take that, first step to detach from this that you don't feel the same about. All right, I want to pull one more clarifier for this Eight of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles reversed. We got the Queen of Cups. Okay. So yeah, you're really trying to trust your intuition. With the World in the reverse here, it's like you're trying to seek closure about this connection or this situation in your life. You're not leaving the door open for the sake of this person coming back in and y'all having a wonderful connection. You're leaving the door open so that you can hear this person out and you can express your own concerns or your own whatever you feel, so that you can close it out and move on and look for something new. And it doesn't have to be that you're looking for a new connection, but it could be that you're more focused on your own personal projects, on your own creativity. Because it feels that if you have been in a connection where things have felt oppressive and unsteady and overwhelming, you want to travel light. You want to feel that spark again. All right. So it is a big week of decisions, group 3. And I'm going to leave your reading here. I hope you found this insightful. If you did, please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things. I appreciate you. And it really helps the channel grow. So thanks again. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Stay real, stay blessed. Bye.